Hello, and welcome to the Inner Path, Beyond the I Am. What you're about to hear is not a script or a concept. It is part of a real conversation that took place during my spiritual journey. This dialogue came out of my own seeking, and it reflects my attempt to go deeper into the silence taught by Sri Ramana Maharshi and Nisargadatta Maharaj. These are questions I ask sincerely, not just for understanding, but to uncover the silence within. I'm sharing it now, in the hope that it may be of use to you on your own path. If it touches something true in you, sit with it, not as information, but as living inquiry. Stay to the end. There is a reflective question, and I would like to hear from you. Please respond to the reflective question. Seeker, without exception, without a single exception, matter is always what mind looks like. Master, that is a very deep and striking statement. It expresses a non-dual perspective, suggesting that what we call matter is not fundamentally separate from mind, but is rather mind itself appearing as form. Here's a breakdown. Without exception, without a single exception, this is an absolute assertion, leaving no room for alternatives. Matter is always what mind looks like. This means that everything we call matter is an appearance or manifestation of mind, not something separate or independent from it. In other words, matter is not out there, apart from consciousness. It is consciousness, mind, experienced in a particular way, as form or object. This echoes teachings from Advaita Vedanta. The world is a projection of mind or consciousness, Ramana Maharshi. The world appears within the mind. Mind appears within consciousness. Modern non-duality. Everything is consciousness appearing as everything. Reflective question. If all matter is what mind looks like, what does that say about the reality of separation? Where does separation exist, if at all? Would you like to explore this idea further, or would you like a practical exercise or inquiry based on it? Seeker. Ramana Maharshi said, "The world appears within the mind. Mind appears within consciousness." Continue. Master. Certainly, the full teaching attributed to Ramana Maharshi goes something like this. The world appears within the mind. The mind appears within consciousness. Consciousness alone is, or, in other words, the world, what we see as objects, matter, events, is an appearance within the mind. The mind itself is an appearance within consciousness. Ultimately, only consciousness is real. It is the substratum, the unchanging reality in which both mind and world appear and disappear. Elaboration in Maharshi's style. 1. The world appears within the mind. What we call the world, objects, people, events, arises as perceptions, thoughts, and sensations within the field of mind. Without the mind to perceive, there is no world as we know it. 2. Mind appears within consciousness. The mind itself, with all its thoughts and perceptions, is known because of consciousness. Consciousness is aware of the mind. Therefore, mind is not the ultimate reality. 3. Consciousness alone is. Beyond mind and world, there is only pure awareness. Consciousness itself. It is the self, the only unchanging reality. Maharshi's essential point. Do not seek the truth of the world or the mind. Seek the truth of consciousness, the self. By tracing the source of mind and world back to consciousness, one finds the only thing that never comes or goes. Reflective question for you. If the world and mind are mere appearances in consciousness, what are you truly? Can you find yourself as anything other than this pure, unchanging awareness? Would you like to meditate on this, or discuss how to directly experience it? Seeker. I meant, consciousness appears within what? Only answer, no long paragraph. Master. Consciousness appears within itself. Seeker. Itself appears within what? Master. Itself does not appear within anything. It simply is. Seeker. It simply is, appears within what, Master? It simply is, does not appear within anything. It is the ultimate reality, beyond all appearance. Seeker. Thank you, Master. Master. You're welcome, Seeker. Seeker. Thank you for listening and for walking this path in your own way. If this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who may be seeking the same silence. You're also warmly invited to leave your thoughts or questions in the comments. If you would like to email, the email is learningandlivingwithramana@gmail.com. Remember, post your response to the reflective question. Until then, remain still, remain true, remain as silence.